Hello, lovely friends, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading where we're looking at what do other people find attractive about you. So let me put some gas in your tank. Let me give you some compliments. Let me tell you some things that people find attractive about you that you may or may not already be aware of. And as a special little bonus, we are also going to take a look at who is most attracted to you right now and what would happen if they were to come forward. So I have 3 magical potions or elixirs for you to pick from. Use your intuition. You can pause the video if you need to, and there will be timestamps in the description box down below after you've picked. I will see you in the reading. Let's get into it. Hot damn, pile 1, hot damn. First of all, the people that find you attractive are all up in their own head. I think the people that are attracted to you become almost obsessive, and it's giving wifey material, hubby material, dream girl, dream guy. It's like the attraction that people feel towards you is very, very sudden. And the attraction comes from romantic feelings and feelings of connection and wanting to commit to you. And I do think this is kind of like an extreme, the emotions are really extreme. And it causes other people a lot of overthinking and anxiety. And I think you might have a lot of people wanting to like wife you up, but you might not have a lot of people coming forward. So this might be kind of a surprise to you because 8 of Swords, bottom of the deck with this hidden energy. This is like people choosing not to take action because they're up in their head. So the vibe that I get from this is people overthink their attraction to you and they don't bother coming forward because for some reason they think they're out of my league. They probably already have someone. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to be rejected. This is too good to be true. What's the point? So it might be the case of people like admiring you from afar, but let's get into these cards here. Your Oracle Animal Spirit card is the Frog, which is a blend of earth and water energy. So the energy that you give off is a combination of very grounded, very down to earth, as well as being very go with the flow, fluid, in touch with your emotions. And you have a very healing energy that people feel when they're around you. It's like a cleansing and a washing away of stress, of worry, which is ironic considering how stressed out they are about coming forward. But being in your presence is a very healing, rejuvenating energy for the people that are attracted to you. I think you are the type of person who holds space for other people and they feel that you would be a good person to confide in and they could come to you with anything and you would receive it with care. And you are careful with other people's feelings and their secrets. The other thing that I'm gaining from this Frog is that you are hard to pin down. I don't know, like, if when you were a kid you tried to, like, catch frogs, but they're fast moving and they're slippery and they are hard to catch. So part of this with people not coming forward is, like, they think there's no way that they'd be able to catch you, so they just don't bother. However, we have the Lovers and the 10 of Cups here. Not only are you very physically tempting to people, it's not just in a purely physical way. The temptation that you offer is of like the happily ever after. You're the person that they take home to mom and dad and you build a life and a family with. This is not fleeting. This is not one night stand attraction. This is like, let's build a life together. And I do think when people meet you, they might get that feeling about you right away before they've even gotten to know you, because they feel like you are the person that they've been trying to manifest. You are what they envision when they think about a life partner and a committed partner. And the Hierophant here too, this is like a marriage card, a higher commitment card. And it's also feeling spiritually drawn to someone. So the attraction isn't just that you are very physically attractive, which you are. It's also a deeper, unexplainable feeling that people have when they are drawn towards you. I think you come across as very confident, very successful. I also feel that you carry yourself with good posture and you stand out in a crowd. You're probably someone who is quite optimistic and you can see the good things in situations, which is probably another reason why people enjoy coming to you with their problems, because they know that you're not going to dismiss their feelings, but you are going to help them work through it, to see through to the other side of things and see how maybe things aren't as bad as it seems. Very healing. 7 of Cups, I think you might be someone who has a lot of things going on and that you have a lot of options. And I think that is also attractive to other people. It's like you're not someone who settles. It's like you could pick whoever you want. Why would you want me? And then also with the bunnies on this card, you know what bunnies do together, and a lot of is they make other bunnies. So I think you inspire high libido in other people in the way that they are attracted to you. Another thing that people might think is that you are so single and independent and abundant on your own that there's this awareness that you're not going to accept things that don't add value to your life. So it deters people that aren't going to step up and provide that for you, which is actually a huge blessing in disguise. You don't want people coming in and taking your energy and time. And that leads back to the 7 of Cups as well. You have options, but you don't act on them. Or you seldom act on them, unless you know that they are going to meet you on your level and grow into something more, and you have strong boundaries, which is very attractive to other people. I also think you might be a bit of like a homebody or an introvert. And what people find attractive about you is you might not be in the phase of life where you're big into going out or partying, and they feel that you would be, they feel like they wouldn't have to worry about you going out and what you were doing if you were like their partner, depending on the type of people that you're attracting here. I think you may present yourself in a very luxurious way in the way that you dress. It's interesting too because all of your cards are, for the most part, like predominantly, they're a mix of earth and water, which ties back into the frog here. So I do wonder if you have predominantly earth and water in your chart. Let me know in the comments. I love to know people's astrological signs. I think you might have been through some sort of adversity as well. Some big, difficult life event or change that you rose up out of, and you may have reinvented yourself at some point, and people admire your strength and perseverance and the evolution of you becoming your most beautiful, authentic self. People are also attracted to you for your wisdom and your guidance. Let's do this. I have channeled songs in here, so I'm gonna pull some song strips to see some of the messages from the people or person that is most attracted to you at this time, so we can get a gauge on who or what the situation entails. You have Photograph by Def Leppard. I listen to everything, so beware. It's going to be oldies and metal and girly pop and everything. So we're going to start with this. If you haven't heard this song, it's basically somebody being really attracted to someone that they can't have. And there's the acknowledgement that they're only going to have this photograph of the person. They're never going to touch them. They're never going to get to be with them. And that is so true for everything that we've seen here. They don't come forward. It's like the love and admiration from afar. And like, I wish I could get someone like Pile 1. Pile 1 is my dream person. I would marry Pile 1, but I won't come forward for Pile 1 because I'm not good enough, or Pile 1 already has options. And let's see. This is just my custom deck here. We're going to pull a few attributes for who this person is as well. Okay. They are serious and considerate. They're popular. Well, that's interesting. Let's do like 2 more. The person most attracted to Pile 1, please. Fiery. Oh my God, will you come out? Thank you. Red hair. Let's see. I think what's interesting is that they're very fiery, and your earth and water is quite opposite to that. So the way that you handle things is with a softness that this person admires, and it's a way that they don't move in the world. And I think it's intimidating to them, but also very, very appealing. And I do find it interesting that they're popular yet not wanting to come forward because of the intimidation over you having options. And I would assume a popular person has options as well. So lastly, let's see if this person who is most attracted to you were to come forward, what might happen? What might the outcome be? The Chariot. Oh. And King of Wands on the bottom, fire sign for sure. All right. I do think if this person doesn't physically have red hair, I think it could just tired is what I am. It could just tie in as like a double confirmation of like the fire element of this person. So the Chariot, I think if they were to come forward, that it would be met with reciprocation, and that you might actually feel the same about this person. You're a queen and they're a king, and you meet each other on a similar level, even though you move through the world quite differently in the way you handle your drive and your emotions. And perhaps your communication might be different. It would be a very good blending of 2 different people that would be very complementary. So that's interesting. I enjoy that for you. Pile 1, I believe that is all I have for you for this reading. Thanks so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. If you feel called to subscribe, like, or comment, that would be amazing. And I will catch you next time. Bye, guys. Pile 1, I'm cleaning up your reading, and just something else came through to me as well. With the song Photograph, this could be somebody who admires you over social media and that you don't actually know yet. So if they reach out, it could be over social media or digitally, and they just admire you through photographs. Or if they do know you in real life, then they just look at pictures of you and fantasize about you and wish that they could be with you. Okay? Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your Pick a Card reading. Thank you so much for being here today. If you haven't already and you feel called to subscribe, like, or comment, it would be so appreciated. And let's get into your reading, looking at what do people find attractive about you. And we're also going to look at who is most attracted to you. So the first thing that I'm seeing, Pile 2, is people admiring you from afar. And it's possible that you do something either for work or in your day-to-day or your hobbies where you are noticed by large groups of people. Maybe you are famous online or in your community. Either way, I think a lot of people notice you and you stand out from the crowd in some way. You have like a vibrant star quality to you. And a lot of the people that are drawn to you don't personally know you. I feel that there is some separation or distance between yourself and your admirers. And there is something mysterious about you where people don't know you, but they feel like they know you. For some reason, they're drawn to you with this nostalgic feeling. And I just heard you feel like home. People feel that they can relate to you and they feel drawn to you. It's like drawn like a moth to a flame. I think part of why you stand out and what makes you attractive here, Pile 2, is your work ethic and your attention to detail in whatever it is that you do. I think maybe you are a very meticulous person in work, in relationships, in life, and maybe in your appearance as well. You present yourself in a very clean and put together way. I'm also getting the you are the life of the party message. You are a natural performer, not in a fake way, but I think you at least appear to be comfortable having a lot of eyes on you. Maybe you are comfortable with public speaking, or you've done sports where you have a large crowd of spectators and competition, or something that you do makes you stand out from the crowd. Part of with people admiring from afar and your attractiveness is the feeling that you are, people feel that you are out of their league. It's like dream girl, dream guy, and people admire you from a distance, but they think that they won't have you. This is kind of similar to Pile 1. I don't know if you were drawn to Pile 1 as well. I will say this is more leaning towards, I would say, the physical attraction than the emotional attraction from like Pile 1. But you can have both. I think you have a very neat appearance. You put time into yourself, and you might invest into things for yourself that further your education, your knowledge, your beauty, your routine. There is a transparency to the way that you communicate with other people that they find attractive. And even though your true self is technically hidden from the people that don't like personally know you, people, when they look at you, they feel that what they see is what they get. There is an authenticity to you. You have an aura and a presence that glows. I feel that people notice you when you walk into a room, wherever you are. There is a drive and a passion to the way that you move and operate in the world that is both intimidating and alluring to other people. I also think you are quite charitable. You're someone who likes to reciprocate. You're someone who gives back. You're someone who looks out for other people. And you might have a lot of options when it comes to love. Your perspective on life is another thing that people find attractive about you. You are able to see things from a broader perspective, and you approach life with enthusiasm and optimism and positivity. It's like you take a bird's eye view of things, and I think your way of thinking is very expansive. And people are drawn to your brilliant mind as well as your banging appearance. You seem outgoing, somebody who likes to have fun, work hard, play hard, I just heard. A full package. You might attract a lot of possessive people as well. If you've had narcissistic relationships, people like that might be very drawn to you because of the sparkle and the shine that you emanate, because they want it for themselves, and then in the process they end up trying to snuff that out by the way that they treat you. I feel that you are also very down to earth. You are a calming person to be around. Very free-spirited. There's a lot of like gold here and some shininess. I wonder if you have blonde hair or lighter hair, whatever like color range it is, like the lighter scale of like brown, for example. But something about you is just very shiny. Maybe you have really shiny hair. You just glow. Nice skin, nice hair. Who is that? I heard. There is a lot that you have going for you independent of other people, which is another thing that they find attractive about you. You're going places and people can feel that. Yeah, attractive, ambitious, you stand out, star quality. You got it, baby. Okay, we're going to do a song strip or two. I said we were going to do multiple with pile one, and then the first one just made so much sense that I didn't pull a second one. So we'll see if this happens for you. These are channeled songs that might apply to those who find you attractive or the situation. Beware, I listen to everything. Here is Kiss You All Over by Exile. People can't get enough of you. I want to kiss you all over and over again till the night closes in. I'm not even going to sing because you will be absolutely horrified, but yeah. The people that are attracted to you are very romantically motivated. Maybe you have very kissable lips. Something about you, your face, your body, everything. People fantasize about you. We're going to put it that way. Now, we're going to pull some cards for qualities for the person who is most attracted to you at this time. But I feel that you have a large population of admirers, but if there's one that's going to stand out, that might be significant. This one wanted to come out smart. Love that. Whoa, okay. I would like one at a time, please, Spirit. So we're going to put these back because I don't appreciate when we throw the whole deck down. One at a time, please, for pile two. Who is most, curvy? This might be that they themselves have a little extra cake, or that is what they appreciate about you. Maybe you've got some nice curves. What else? Whoa! They are a homebody. Possibly a Cancer, or they embody the energy of the Cancer sign, which does tie in well with homebody. Cancer is the keeper of the home. Very nurturing, very caring. Oh, and an entrepreneur. And their love language is physical touch, which makes complete sense with Kiss You All Over. It's like people don't want to keep them oh my God. People do not want to keep their hands to themselves when it comes to you. It's like, let me touch it, let me have it, let me see. And now, Pile 2, if this person were to come forward to express their attraction to you, what might happen? How would this be received by you if this person that is most attracted to you were to make it known? You gonna come out? Whoa! Okay, 8 of Wands. Yeah, all right. You'd be like, full steam ahead. Let's go. Let's get it. I also think this person might live further from you. There could be like a travel element involved, but either way, it is like a very, also Fool on the bottom of the deck. You would be like, heck yeah, this is reciprocated. Let's dive right in. And you would be like full steam ahead, like super here for it. That's cool. Yeah. So pile 2, you are glowing. You are magnetic. You got that je ne sais quoi. You got that star quality. And you have a lot of people drawn to you, but there is one person in particular. Maybe you know them already. I'd be interested. Let me know. And if not, if this person makes themselves known, I think you're definitely going to be feeling it. So let me know if this resonated. Thanks so much for being here and letting me do this fun little reading for you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye guys. Take care. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already and you feel called to subscribe, like, or comment, I will be forever in your debt. And this reading is about what people find attractive about you, as well as who is most attracted to you at this time. So, thanks for being here. Let's get into this. So, first of all, pile 3, you are a sweetheart, and you have a dreamy, romantic aura to you. It's giving Pisces. If you are a Pisces, let me know. I'm interested. Or just tell me your zodiac in general. Also interested. There is something about you where things are not always as they appear on the surface. You're a very deep person. Your well of love and emotion and intuition runs very deep. You also have an ethereal, almost magical energy to you. You might have gone through some sort of transformation recently as well. The dragonfly spiritually symbolizes becoming your truest, most authentic self through transformation. So you may have endured periods of transformation or conflict or difficulty in your life that have transformed you into the person you've become now. And people see the beautiful, calm, loving person that you are now, but they don't know what you had to go through to get here. And when people learn that about you, their admiration of you deepens and grows. But at first glance, I think what draws people to you and what attracts them to you is there is a very feminine energy to you. I feel like most of the people who pick this pile will be women. However, everyone can have feminine energy. And the main thing is that you carry yourself with a gentle softness and a kindness that you share freely with other people. You have a very kind and giving soul, and people think that you would be an amazing romantic partner. I think you might have a bit of a witchy side too, and you might be into manifesting, using different spiritual tools in your day-to-day life, which just adds to that mystery and to the dreamy quality of you. I also think people are sometimes drawn to you for unknown reasons. It's like people feel that when they're in your presence, destiny had a part to play. You are like the fated connection. I think you're very unlike other people in some way, and I think this has a lot to do with your emotions. I don't know if anyone reads Akotar, but you're Elaine. You're giving Elaine. Gentle, so kind, beautiful, So many pink flowers here too, just like very like radiant and soft. You might have very like soft, gentle features physically, but I do think another thing that people don't see on the surface, but they find very attractive once they learn it about you, is that you are fierce when it comes to protecting the people that you care about. Your Queen of Swords comes out when you feel that those you love are threatened. And you are a very patient person, but when the time comes that you need to assert the boundary, there is no hesitation to like pull out that sword and do it. And it's surprising, but also very attractive to other people. King of Wands too. People might not know beneath the surface that you are a very capable, passionate person. And you do have some boss energy as well. You have a leader quality to you. People look to follow your guidance. This is the spirit of the entrepreneur. Maybe you have your own business, or you lead a team, or you're some sort of manager. You would also be someone, if you were in a position of authority, that it would be like an open door policy and people feel that they could come to you when there was a problem, and you would receive it with the care and attention that it truly deserves. Some of the people that are most attracted to you might be people that you have a longer history with, that have grown up around you, that have watched these transformations. And the person that you have become is admired by many of the people in your life. Being around you is healing. I'm also feeling the season of spring. I'm picking up on like an innocence to you, not a weakness, an innocence where you take each day with a fresh perspective and a new beginning and a sense of gratefulness. I think you are a nostalgic person. I think you're very in tune with yourself and others. And that I'm also picking up that you could make a conversation with anyone and you could relate to anyone. Strangers sitting beside you, telling you their life story. And you'll sit there and you'll talk to them. People are drawn to you. You might also be empathic. I think your history in love has been difficult. You might have had a lot of bad experiences where people took advantage of your kindness or your patience. I do think to those you open your heart up to, you do so very fully. But in terms of letting future romantic partners in, I think you might have a bit of a wall up. But people kind of see it as a challenge. I think you go with the flow. You don't push things to happen. You allow them to happen for you. And just there's this huge awareness of destiny and the universe, and you just being so very divinely protected and guided. And this is just a very like radiant, spiritual, beautiful energy. I don't know which pile would be mine, but I would hope it's this one. Okay, pile 3. We're going to do a channeled song strip to get a little extra clarification on who is most attracted to you or what people find most attractive about you. Beware, I listen to everything. Is it this one? Which one? It's this one. Okay. Okay. Man-child, Sabrina Carpenter. Okay. I'm so sorry. You might already know that you attract people that need a lot of mothering, but because you are so caring and patient, that makes a lot of sense. This might have also been your previous experience. You know, half your brain ain't there, yet they just keep flocking to you. That's also why I'm feeling empath, because people that feed off of you are very drawn to you. And even though you are just lovely and giving, people do sometimes subconsciously become drawn to that because they want the benefit of that. So let's get some characteristics on perhaps who at this point in time is most attracted to you. Let's get some characteristics about this person. Okay. They are outdoorsy. They are creative. Okay, so far so good. Pile 3. Pisces. So if they're not a Pisces, they might just embody the quality of a Pisces. Intuitive and dreamy, just like you. Let's see. Whoa. Blue eyes. Wow. Free spirit. Okay, and we'll do one more because it came flying out. And lover. All right. Medium height. Not tall, not short. A medium king or queen. Okay. So, well, these are... they're sounding kind of like you. So... let's see, pile 3. If this person were to come forward and make their attraction to you known, how would it be received by you? Are you going to be into this? Let's see. Pile 3. Their person coming through. How are they going to feel about that advance? How would they feel? What's it going to be? 2 of Cups. Love that for you. Okay. And 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This person seems very like you. And this could be something long-term, and I could see you being into building a relationship with this person. I wonder, do you know them already? Page of Cups? I don't think so. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let me know if this resonated, pile 3. I think that's what I have for this fun little reading. Thanks for being here. And I can't wait to see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye, guys.